Welcome to My Expat Stories. You ever sail with someone who handles rigging like they were born on the water and think there's no way they're lying to you? Christopher's 46, finance manager from Birmingham, 15 years sailing experience, lost £163,000 on yachts in Pattaya. He met Siriporn at a charter office. She knew boats, really knew them. Could tie a bowline one-handed in rough seas. They'd sail at sunset reviewing charts. She cooked pad thai on the yacht's galley. Said most men are intimidated by women who know boats. She wanted to build something together, not just business. A life on the water. Christopher checked everything. Here's his story. I'm Christopher, 46, and 6 months ago I stood on a pontoon at Ocean Marina in Pattaya, staring at an empty berth. There was a small fishing boat tied up where a 42-foot sailing yacht should have been. My yacht, the one I supposedly owned. I walked along checking every berth. Neither the sailing yacht nor the motor cruiser I'd purchased were anywhere. Nowhere. The charter office near the entrance. Door locked. Dark. Through the window I could see bare walls. £163,000. Gone. But that's not even what broke me. Subscribe for more Thailand stories. Here's how it happened. My name's Christopher, 46. I've worked in finance management for 22 years. Asset management. Lease portfolios, I know numbers, balance sheets, return on investment calculations. But I also love sailing. 15 years. Weekend trips. Occasional week-long charters. I understand boats, marinas, how charter operations work, or so I bloody thought. January 2024, I got this massive bonus. £175,000 from a company sale. I was looking for investments that combined my financial expertise with sailing. Made sense, right? I came across this article in a yachting magazine about the charter boat industry in Thailand. Year-round sailing weather, growing tourism, charter rates that generated attractive returns. I started researching, reading forums, watching videos, planning. March, I flew to Pattaya, just to look around. Research. No commitment. I checked into a hotel near the marina, spent the first day just walking the pontoons, looking at boats, getting a feel for the place. Ocean Marina is massive. Hundreds of boats, from small fishing vessels to 60-foot yachts. I was walking past the charter offices when I saw her. Thai woman, maybe late 30s, standing on the deck of a sailing yacht, wearing shorts and a faded sailing club t-shirt, hair pulled back in a ponytail. She was checking the rigging, not just looking at it, actually checking it, running her hands along the shrouds, testing tension. Someone who knows boats, I thought. She caught me watching and smiled. You sail? 15 years, I said. Weekends mostly. Some charters. I can tell, she said. Most people just look at boats. You're looking at the rigging. We started talking, right there on the pontoon. Her name was Siriporn. She managed a small charter operation. 3 boats, been running it for 6 years. Started with 1 boat, she said. Built it up slowly. Most charter companies here are run by foreign men who don't know the first thing about sailing. They just see profit. I actually love boats. She had that way of talking. Direct, confident, not trying to impress anyone. Where'd you learn to sail? I asked. My father, she said. He was in the Thai Navy, taught me when I was 8. I've been on boats my whole life. We talked for maybe an hour, standing there in the sun, about sailing, about the charter industry, about what draws people to the water. Most customers want Instagram photos, she said. They don't care about the boat, don't care about the sailing, just want the photo. But occasionally you get someone who actually loves it. Those are the good charters. I'd be one of those, I said. She looked at me. I believe you. She invited me to see her boats. If you're serious about charter investing, you should see a real operation, not some dodgy tourist trap. I followed her along the pontoon. She showed me 3 sailing yachts, 38 feet, 42 feet, 45 feet. All clean, well-maintained, proper safety equipment. I do most of the maintenance myself, she said. Can't afford to pay someone else. And most mechanics here don't know boats. She was checking a cleat on the 42-footer when she stopped. This needs replacing. See how it's cracked here? Most people wouldn't notice. But in rough seas that could fail. I looked, and she was right. Hairline crack I would have missed. You know your stuff, I said. Have to, she said. I'm a Thai woman running a charter business. No one takes me seriously, so I have to be better than everyone else. That afternoon I went out on a charter with her. She had a booking. British couple. They wanted a sunset sail. Siriporn handled that boat like she'd been born on it. Smooth, confident, reading the wind, adjusting trim without thinking about it. The couple were happy, taking photos, drinking wine, not paying attention to the actual sailing. But I was, watching every move she made. After we got back and the couple left, Siriporn and I sat on the deck. The sun was setting, marina lights coming on. That's the part I love, she said. Not the photos or the money, just being on the water, reading the wind, feeling the boat respond. I know exactly what you mean, I said. She looked at me. Most men don't. They say they love sailing, but they love the idea of sailing. The fantasy. You actually love the boat. I do, I said. That's rare, she said. Over the next week I kept coming back to the marina. Not officially, just to walk around, look at boats, and somehow I'd always end up at Siriporn's office. We'd talk about sailing, about Thailand, about life. She told me about her divorce 3 years ago. Her ex-husband couldn't handle that she spent more time on boats than at home. He wanted traditional Thai wife, she said, someone who'd cook and clean and not have her own business. We weren't compatible. My marriage ended for similar reasons. My ex wanted someone who was home more. I was always working, always gone. Some people aren't meant for traditional, she said. We're meant for boats. She smiled when she said it, but I felt it, that connection. One evening she invited me to go sailing. Just us. No customers, no business. I haven't been sailing for fun in months. Always work, always customers. I miss just sailing. We took the 42-footer out at sunset. No destination. Just sailing. She let me take the helm. Sat next to me adjusting the jib. The wind was perfect, steady. The boat cut through the water smooth. You're good, she said. Really good. Most charter sailors can barely hold a course. 15 years, I said. I've done my time. It shows, she said. We sailed until it was dark, stars coming out. The lights of Pattaya in the distance. This is what I needed, she said. Just being on the water with someone who actually understands it. We sat on the deck after we'd moored. She'd brought beer. We drank in silence for a while. Just the sound of water against the hull. Can I tell you something? She said. Most foreign men who come here, they see Thai woman and they assume I'm stupid. Assume I need rescuing. Assume I'm looking for a husband with money. She looked at me. But you don't seem to assume anything. You just see someone who knows boats. Because you do, I said. Better than most people I've sailed with. That's why I like you, she said. You're not threatened by that. Something shifted that night. We weren't just talking about boats anymore. Over the next 2 weeks I kept extending my trip. Kept finding reasons to stay. To be near the marina. Near her. We'd sail together in the evenings. She'd show me the best anchorages. Hidden spots tourists didn't know about. One evening we anchored in a quiet bay. She cooked pad thai on the yacht's galley. Simple. Just us and the boat and the water. My ex-husband hated when I cooked on the boat. Said it made everything smell like fish sauce. But to me that's part of it. Living on the water. Actually living it. I get that, I said. That's what I miss about sailing. Not just the sailing. The life that comes with it. She handed me a plate. Most men say they want adventure. Want the sea. But they want it comfortable. Air-conditioned. With a shower and Wi-Fi, they don't want the reality. I want the reality, I said. I believe you. That night we sat in the cockpit. Stars above. Boat gently rocking. I need to tell you something. I'm not good at casual. I've tried. After my divorce, I tried dating. Thai men, foreign men. But I can't do it. I either want something real or I want nothing. I'm the same way, I said. That's what scares me, she said. Because this is starting to feel real. It does to me too, I said. She looked at me. But you're leaving. Going back to Birmingham. And I'm here, so what are we doing? I don't know, I said honestly. I don't want to fall for someone who's just passing through. I've done that. It hurts too much. I'm not just passing through, I said. Then what are you? She asked. I didn't have an answer that night. But over the next few days it became clear. I was falling for her. For the way she handled boats. For the way she wasn't trying to be anything except herself. for the way she understood the water the same way I did. One evening, after another sunset sail, we were moored and she said it. "I want to build something with you, not just this." She gestured at the boat. "Something bigger, a real charter fleet, a life on the water. But I need to know if that's something you actually want, or if this is just a holiday fantasy." "It's not a fantasy," I said. "Prove it." "Not mean, just direct." That's when she told me about the opportunity. There were 2 yachts available for purchase. A British expat named Robert was selling his share in a charter partnership. 2 boats, 42-foot sailing yacht and 38-foot motor cruiser, both in excellent condition. "I can't afford them alone," Siriporn said. "I've got some savings, but not enough. If you're serious about building something here, this is how we do it. Equal partners, in business and in life." "How much?" I asked. "About £300,000 total," she said. "I can put in half from selling some assets. If you can invest $150,000, we'd own everything equally. I had $175,000 from my bonus. $150,000 would leave me enough to live on while we built the business." "Let me think about it," I said. But I already knew I was going to do it, not because of the business, because of her. Because for the first time in years, I'd found someone who understood me, who shared my passion, who wanted to build something real. 2 days later, I told her yes. "Are you sure?" she asked. "This is a lot of money, a lot of commitment. If you're not completely sure, don't do it." "I'm sure," I said. "I want to build this with you." She kissed me then, not gentle, hard, like she'd been holding back and finally couldn't anymore. "I'm scared," she said. "I'm falling for you, really falling. And if this doesn't work, if you change your mind, it's going to destroy me." "I'm not changing my mind," I said. "I want this, I want you, I want the boats and the water and everything." "Forever?" she asked. "Forever," I said. We spent the next week handling the details, meeting with Robert at his office, reviewing the purchase agreements, meeting with a lawyer. Robert was this British expat in his 50s, professional, experienced. He explained he was selling because he wanted to simplify, focus on other ventures. "Siriporn's excellent," Robert said. "Best charter operator I've worked with. You're lucky to partner with her." The lawyer reviewed everything: Thai maritime law, partnership agreements, vessel registration. Everything looked proper. I transferred £163,000, slightly less than planned because Siriporn found a better deal on the motor cruiser. The vessels were ours. The business was official. That night, Siriporn and I celebrated on the 42-footer, our boat now, anchored in the same quiet bay where we'd had our first real conversation. "This is ours," she said. "We built this. Together." "Together," I said. She leaned her head on my shoulder. "I never thought I'd find someone who wanted this, wanted me and the boats and the life. Most men want one or the other. I want all of it," I said. "I love you," she said. "I know it's fast, but I do." "I love you too," I said. For the next 6 weeks, everything was perfect. We ran charters together, maintained the boats together, lived on the water together. She'd wake up before dawn to check weather. I'd make coffee. We'd sit in the cockpit planning the day. "This is what I always wanted," she'd say. "Someone who loves the boats as much as I do." We talked about the future, growing the fleet, maybe 5 boats, maybe 10, building a real charter business, getting married eventually. "My mother wants to meet you," she said one evening. "She says I'm living in sin and the neighbours are gossiping." "Let's do it," I said. "I want to meet her." We planned a trip to Bangkok, her mother's house. The following month, everything was falling into place. Then one morning in September, I woke up and she was gone. Her clothes, her things, everything. There was a note on the galley table. "I can't do this. I thought I could, but I can't. I'm sorry. Don't try to find me." That's it. That's all it said. I tried calling her. Phone disconnected. Line blocked. Email bounced. I went to Robert's office. Door locked. Dark. Empty. I walked to the berths where our yachts were moored. Different boats, small fishing vessels. Neither the sailing yacht nor the motor cruiser were anywhere. That cold, sick dread. I went to the marina office, asked about Siriporn's charter business. "We've got no company registered under that name," the manager said. I showed him photos, Siriporn on the boats, the charter office. "Those photos were taken here," he said. "But those specific vessels, I'd have to check our records. Could have been temporarily moored. Police, report filed, detective assigned. The investigation revealed everything. Siriporn wasn't a registered charter operator. The boats I'd seen during my first visit belonged to other owners. She'd shown me other people's property. Robert didn't exist as a business partner, probably an accomplice, or entirely fabricated. The lawyer? Fake office, fake credentials. The yachts I thought I'd purchased? One belonged to a Singapore businessman, the other to a Thai company in Bangkok. Neither had ever been for sale. The charter income I'd received for 6 weeks. My own money being sent back to me. This is a sophisticated romance scam with a maritime angle, the detective said. They build genuine emotional connections, make you fall in love, then take everything. There were 2 other victims, one British, one Australian, both sailors. Both fell for Siriporn, both invested in charter partnerships. Combined losses over £400,000. I flew back to Birmingham. Destroyed. £163,000. Gone. But the money wasn't even what broke me. It was Siriporn. That first day on the pontoon. You're looking at the rigging. I can tell you no boats. Watching her handle that yacht like she was born on it. The sunset sail. Just us. This is what I needed. Being on the water with someone who understands it. Cooking pad thai on the galley. My ex hated when I cooked on the boat. Anchored in the quiet bay. I'm not good at casual. I either want something real or nothing. I want to build something with you. Not just this, something bigger. The kiss after I said yes to the investment. I'm scared. I'm falling for you. Her head on my shoulder. I never thought I'd find someone who wanted this. I love you. I know it's fast, but I do. I thought I'd found someone who shared my passion, who understood why I loved sailing, who wanted to build a life on the water together. 6 weeks of sailing together, maintaining boats together, planning our future together. All of it fake. She knew boats because she'd studied what boat people look for. She knew sailing because she'd learned what sailors respond to. She knew exactly what a lonely 46-year-old sailor needed to hear. Most men are intimidated by women who know boats. That line was calculated. Made me feel special. Different. I'm not good at casual. I either want something real or nothing. That was designed to make me think she was genuine, that this was serious. Prove it. Challenging me to commit, to invest, to show I was serious about her. Every conversation about building a life together was a script. Every sail at sunset was staged. Every moment in the cockpit planning our future was performance. The woman who handled that yacht like she was born on it might have been real, or might have been hired crew playing a role. The woman who said she loved me never existed. I'm 48 now, still working in finance, sold my own small yacht, can't look at boats without feeling sick. The money's gone, the future I thought we were building's gone, but worst of all, the belief that I could find someone who shared my passion is gone. I knew how to check rigging, how to evaluate hull condition, how to read the wind. I never thought to check if the woman I was falling for actually owned the boats she was standing on. That's Christopher's story. 15 years sailing. She handled the rigging like she was born on the water. The yachts were real. She wasn't. This is my expat stories. Catch you in the next one.